We're not backing down. We're going to protect what's ours.
Sean.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
It's not so bad, really. People manage.
Perhaps. But at a cost too great to be worth it. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
Why refreeze me?
As a failsafe, of course. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
Why let me out now? After all this time.
That's hard to explain. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else. Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you after all this time. Attempt to find me. And now I know the answer.
Well, here I am. Was it worth it?
I believe so. Soon, I hope. I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
I made a choice. I let the synths go free.
Why? Why would you do something so stupid?
They were afraid. They didn't want to come back here.
Afraid? They're machines, artificial. They're incapable of being afraid. This was such a simple task. I just don't understand. I know you're capable of handling yourself. How can I expect you to represent the Institute if this sort of thing continues?
What if I don't want to represent the Institute? Have you thought about that?
To be quite honest, no, I hadn't considered that. It would be such a poor decision on your part. I had not given it much thought.
So where does this leave us?
I need to be sure I can count on you going forward. I had hoped we could be something like a family again. I hoped you shared our vision for the future. I'm afraid there's no room for sentimentality, Father. If you are not with us, then you are against us. Whatever you do going forward, do not interfere with the Institute's plans. I hope you can find some amount of peace.
So that's it. We're done then.
Goodbye, Father.
Yes? Glad you made it in time, General. I guess we're about to find out if these new Minutemen really have what it takes. We've seen a lot of those Institute crow things sniffing around. Looks like they're getting ready to try to take us out. We've called in volunteers, so we aren't short of people. We'll see how these greenhorns do in a real battle. I'm feeling pretty good about our defenses, but it sure wouldn't hurt for you to take a look around and shore up any weak points you see.
This is Radio Freedom with a breaking report from the castle. Institute synths are moving on our position. This is not
Looking
a
to
drill.
resupply?
All available Minutemen in the area, please move in to reinforce.
What's going on?
We have a swarm of attackers approaching from South Boston.
No one cares.
Folks have some very unexpected. Out in the Been there for a while now. Celebration. This time, it sounds like
Oh, damn. Here we go.
Coming to Castle from the southwest.
Diamond City Radio keeps you updated with any developments in the story. Now on that, I think we can all agree that I can say. So this one's dedicated to us. It's Bob Crosby.
Pretty sad.
This time.
Is someone present? Combat initiated.
fight. I knew the Minutemen were up to the challenge. I ain't letting you get me.
Hi.
I guess the Institute will think twice before tangling with the Minutemen again. I hear you're working on figuring out how to hit back at those rats. I hope you find a way, and soon. I'd like another crack at them, with the shoe on the other foot this time. I think Preston wanted to talk to you. Maybe he has some good news.
It's time for us to strike back against the Institute.
I have some good news for you. Sturgis found a way into the Institute. We can launch an attack whenever you say the word.
What's the secret way in?
He's been analyzing that data you brought back. Turns out, it included maps of their whole underground complex. He found some old tunnel that's still open to the surface. Cooling water for their reactor, I think. I figure you can get in that way and secure the teleporter, then use it to bring in the rest of our troops. We fight our way to their reactor, fix it to blow, and get the hell out of there.
Do we have enough troops for the assault?
Yes, I think we do now. Enough to fight our way to the reactor, which is all we need. Get the details from Sturgis. I'll make sure the Minutemen are standing by to teleport into the Institute on your signal.
Listen up, kiddies. The Institute thought they could push us around, and we showed them different. Next time, we're going to be taking the fight to them, and we'll see how they'll like it. But we don't have time to sit around congratulating ourselves. We're the Minutemen, gold darn it! And that means we've always got to be ready for the next fight. Let's get back to it, people.
We'll now return to our normal broadcasting. Keep those dials set to Radio Freedom. Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Preston tells me you found a way into the Institute.
That's right. I was hoping I'd find something worthwhile after all the time I spent cracking the encryption. And I did. One of the things in the data you stole was a plan of the whole Institute complex, including the older sections that used to be part of CIT. Turns out they're still using an old water pipe that runs out to the river. Brings in cooling water to their reactor. Its entrance is underwater, and is blocked by a security grate. Also, the whole pipe is labeled high radiation danger, but there isn't any other way in that I can find. So it's this, or nothing.
Good work, Sturgis.
Thanks, boss.
Preston tells me you found a way into the Institute.
That's right. I was hoping I'd find something. One of the things in the... Turns out there's... Its entrance is underwater, but there is...
Good work, Sturgis.
Thanks, boss. I did manage to pull the code to open the grate. So all you have to do is survive the trip. Now, as soon as you get in there, you need to access the main relay control and use this holotape to teleport everybody into the Institute.
I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar on his face from going one-on-one with a Deathclaw.
I'll send for you if I need you.
Sir.
I'm too busy to speak right now.
Nothing to report right now, Knight.
Nice to have someone else to depend on, isn't it?
Excuse me, Paladin Danse?
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that. Geiger's going crazy on my suit.
Someone there? Gonna be a good fight, son! What is it?
You hear that?
Leader down. I'm sure you want to do that. Ah! You pay for that!
Let's see what we found. Found a good bunch of stuff here.
Got it.
Well, that's a skill they don't teach in boot camp. We may have a problem.
Hey.
Go ahead. Well, let's see what you've acquired.
Progress report?
Proper repairs are necessary to ensure fault does not reoccur.
Position cannot be properly defended. Haste is necessary.
sensitivity of my sensors
Insufficient
clearly needs
determination of
adjustment.
possible threats.
Are you attempting an ambush?
Progress report?
Appears to be nothing. Perhaps my sensors need calibration. Unit critically damaged. Repairs impossible.
Finish repairs immediately. Continued exposure is ill-advised.
By order of the Institute, you must be destroyed. Shutting down.
Area scans incomplete. Insufficient determination of possible threats. Time is critical.
Proper repairs are necessary to ensure fault does not reoccur.
Leaving this area at once is recommended. Progress report?
Fault is a Class 2 stress fracture. Repair protocol can... not be rushed.
Position cannot be...
I'm through.
Properly scanned. Haste is necessary.
Contact detected. Possibly.
Hey there, what's up? Man, that was something else. I guess I'm still in one piece. Everybody else made it? Good. So this is the Institute. They could have just held out down here forever. Why'd they need to come mess with us? I don't think we were done.
I don't care why they did it. They're gonna pay.
You're damn right they are. In any case, here we are. No turning back now. You're gonna need this. It's a fusion pulse charge. Once it's attached to the reactor, it can be detonated remotely. You get that on the reactor, and we can trigger an explosion that'll destroy everything the Institute has ever built. Just make sure we give the civilians a chance to escape before we blow the place. We're not here to commit mass murder. We better hurry. They're gonna realize what's going on before too long. Sturgis, you'd better get to work on this teleporter of theirs. We need that thing running as soon as possible. You pull us back up as soon as we give the signal. And anyone from the Institute who wants out, you let them go, so long as they ain't shooting at you.
You got it, boss. Teleporter will be up and running by the time you need it. Now get going.
I never imagined any place like this.
guess it was nothing.
Hey!
Here we go.
Got company.
I order now. You must be destroyed.
Commonwealth justice for you.
Engaging hostile life form.
Must be terminated.
Anything useful? This is what it looks like. Man, no wonder this is burned.
What was that?
Someone help!
Movement detected. Attack efficiency.
Glad that's over. What was that?
Opening fire.
That's it.
Enemy.
I thought I heard. Every shot counts.
Keep hoarding that if you're going to slow us down.
Locked on target. Commencing termination of.
Shutting down.
Found you. We've got company.
Hey there, General. Found the reactor. Looks like you need to get yourself to the advanced systems area. Only, well, it's locked. I can't override it from here. Looks like the command can only come from the director's personal terminal. You're gonna need to get access to it somehow.
False alarm.
I didn't expect to see you again. Come to see the reactor, have you? We got it working without you.
What's happened to you? Are you sick?
Oh, don't pretend to care now. You had your chance to help me, and cast me aside instead. It's not enough that I lay here dying. Now you plan on what? Destroying everything? Tell me then. Under what righteous pretense have you justified this atrocity?
It's for the greater good. The Commonwealth deserves to determine its own fate.
Spare me. You've spent time up there. You know as well as I that it's doomed. Well, none of it matters now, I suppose. You'll accomplish your task and ruin humanity's best hope for the future. The only question left then is why you're standing here. Is it regret? Or did you just come to gloat?
Sean, if you help me, fewer people will die. Will you?
Why would I ever consider helping you?
Help me. And I promise I'll protect any survivors to the best of my ability.
Very well. The terminal behind me. Enter access code 9003. That will disable some of the synths. Now go. Just leave me.
I'm in.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1YR31. Please proceed to your assigned evacuation points. Thank you for your cooperation.
Nice work. I've seen scribes take longer than that to hack a terminal.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued.
All right. Good job. Looks like that's opened things up enough for you to reach the reactor. Some other good
Son.
news. I've almost got the teleporter working.
There's
Should be ready to
nothing
pull
more
you
to
out
say.
whenever you need.
Are you in any pain?
Yes, of course. But that will end soon enough, won't it? All thanks to you.
Sean.
Just get out. There's nothing more to say.
Sean. I'm sorry that it's come to this.
It's too late to be sorry. Just get out. There's nothing more to say.
Sean.
It's too...
Son.
You've doomed humanity. There's nothing more to say.
I wish there was some other way.
You've made that impossible. The Commonwealth can have only one fate now.
Please proceed to your assigned evacuation points. Thank you for your cooperation.
Eliminated.
I didn't expect to see you again. Come to see the...
What's happened?
But don't... It's not... Tell me.
There's no other way.
But these Minutemen... They can? Well... None of it matters now, I suppose. The only question left then is why you're standing...
Sean. If you help me, fewer people will die. Will you?
Why would I ever consider...
Help me.
Very well. The terminal behind that will Now go.
Son.
You've doomed humanity.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing more.
Sure. Sean.
It's too late.
Nice.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1YR31. Please proceed to your assigned evacuation points. Thank you for your cooperation.
All right. Good job. Looks like that's opened things up enough for you to reach the reactor. Some other good news. I've almost got the teleporter working. Should be ready to pull you out whenever you need.
Sean.
All our work laid to waste. There's nothing more.
Authorization 1YR.
I wish there was some...
You've made that impossible.
Proceed to your assigned evacuation points. Thank you for your cooperation.
Fellow synth verified. Systems offline.
Target eliminated.
Is someone present?
What the? Nice try.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued.
All right. Still in one piece.
Cooperation.
Hey.
Negative visual on the target.
That's awesome.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1. Please proceed.
Movement detected. Curious.
Engaging hostile life form.
Got it.
Let's get this done, General. It's uncanny. They're not robots. They're not exactly human either. need to get out of here and fast before they figure out what we've done. Sturgis, you reading me? We're done down here. Zap us back to the relay room. All right, Sturgis, we're done. Get us the hell out of here.
Yeah, I would, man. But,
Please,
kid
Dad,
showed up.
don't leave me here.
Says he's
I
the
wanna go
general's
with
son.
you. Authorization 1YR31.
All right. You can come with me.
Really? Do you mean it?
Thank you for your cooperation.
What? You don't believe me?
No, I totally do. What I mean is, thanks.
I knew you could do it.
All right, Sturgis. Fire it up.
Didn't leave anything behind, did you? All set to get out of here?
Authorization 1YR.
Absolutely. Let's get the hell out of here.
You got it. I'm gonna teleport you to the detonation site. Then set it to shoot the kid here back to the castle. Now you press that button extra hard when you get there. I'll see you on the other side.
I'm ready. Let's get out of here.
Hi there.
I'm ready. Let's get out of here.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1YR31. Please proceed to your assigned evacuation point. Thank you for your cooperation.
Time to go, General. Sturgis figured this was a safe distance outside the blast radius. Whenever you want to see humanity's best hope for the future go up in smoke, just hit that button.
We're ready when you are.
Quite a bit of trash to pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial. We should search this area carefully for any technical document.
Sweet.
Artifacts.
We're ready when you are.
Let's get this over with, General.
I can feel it wash over me. The heat, the force, the radiation, the fear. It's the end of the world all over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This wasn't the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I hoped I could find my family, cheat time, make us whole again. The way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. That the road ahead will be hard. This time, I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes.
Holy shit. That was one hell of a bang, wasn't it? So that's it. The Institute is destroyed. It's finally over. You did issue the evacuation order, right? I didn't notice in all the chaos.
Yeah. We gave everyone a chance to get out.
Good. I thought so. It was just watching that explosion. I just hope as many people as possible got out. I hate that we had to do that. But they left us no choice. It was war. But now, the war against the Institute is over. The way is now clear for the Commonwealth to finally come together and build something good for the future. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows from here on out.
Wasn't the Institute the main threat?
Definitely. I don't want to minimize what we've accomplished here today. The Institute was the most insidious threat we've ever faced. They kept the Commonwealth divided for centuries. But there are plenty of other problems left to deal with. I don't think the Minutemen are going to be out of a job for a long time yet. As much as I might wish it. We deserve to enjoy our victory. But soon enough, it's going to be time to get back to work.
Hey. So, it appears the Commonwealth is about to enter a new era of peace thanks to you.
A new era of peace? What do you mean?
The constant paranoia of living in the Institute's shadow vanished the moment you pressed the detonation button. The kidnappings, the fear, and the threat of their technology running amok. All gone thanks to you.
I don't know what to say.
It doesn't matter. What you've done will be felt for years to come. It's destined to become a part of history. A tale of a lone soldier who made this land a better place. A place where people no longer have to live in fear, but instead live in peace. And even though you elected to carry out the mission with the Minutemen at your side, the end result is the same. The Commonwealth is safe, because you chose to take a leap of faith and make a difference. Ad Victorium.
Evacuating the Institute was the right thing to do. With the Institute destroyed, those people don't pose any threat. Is there something you need? Never understood why they built such tall buildings. That's a lot of stairs.
Watch out. Don't want to flatten you. Too bad we can't take a vertibird to the top.
Have to find the card.
I'll never understand why the Institute didn't just leave us alone.
Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Not as long as you're happy.
Safety's off. I don't like the look of this place one bit.
You see that big explosion? Over at CIT? They say that's where the Institute got started.
Get out of this radiation, now.
Hey there, sleepyhead.
Not many doctors around these days. You should let me take a look at you.
Yeah.
Go over your symptoms with me.
Feeling sick.
We'll clean you up. Don't worry. Done. Now, was there anything else bothering you?
No other complaints.
All right. Don't...
One day, we'll put this back together. Better than ever.
Yeah?
That explosion came from the old CIT ruins. I mean, if you believe the stories or the history. Could the Institute really have been destroyed?
Enjoy your new home.
The Minutemen are in town. You know, one of these days, I might sign up myself.
Far too busy to talk right now. I'm the mayor, after all.
Latest news from the Commonwealth.
Hey, you were in the paper, right? You're 200 years old? Looking pretty good for your age, huh?
Swatter, who needs a swatter?
You need protection. Everyone does.
Let's see what you have.
Something for...
We buy and sell everything to everyone, except synths. No synths allowed here.
Myrna.
You. Well, I suppose we can...
Let's see what you got.
Odds and ends.
Uh-huh.
You hear about the battle between the Brotherhood and the Institute? The one at Bunker Hill? Bunch of people got killed or something. Total bloodbath.
Pam wants you. She explained why, but I couldn't figure it out.
Well, if it isn't the General of the Minutemen, the Destroyer of the Institute, Liberator of the Synths, my only regret is we couldn't have been there when you did it.
Did the synths make it out okay?
Yes. And no. We got the synths out of the Institute, but the news isn't all good. Hate runs deep in the Commonwealth. A hatred of everything to do with the Institute. A hatred of synths. When people realized what was happening, we mobilized quickly and rescued most of the synths. But there were casualties.
That's terrible.
Ever since the beginning, the people of the Commonwealth were as great or greater a threat than the Institute. So we still have our work cut out for us. Our safe houses are bursting with synths. If you're up for it, we could use your help in smuggling them out of the Commonwealth. But even if you don't, everyone in the Railroad owes you a tremendous debt.
Desdemona.
The business in Good Neighbor is concluded, right? The extent of our operation there is quite sensitive. H222 made it out of the Commonwealth. It's a tradition to down a glass for your first successful run. Well,
there's more going on than you know. Trust me.
Hi.
The boys have been working on some new toys. You want to take a look?
Show me what you got.
Made a new batch.
Hey, Glory.
You from one of those vaults? You got too many teeth to be a scammer.
Tinker Tom's cooking up
rogue variable.
I hope it goes better than
that. Right. Seems logical to me.
This unit's target
Got a lot of synths in play right now. Mixed. It's really dangerous.
Next time you're running off, you invite your brother.
I'm too busy to speak right now.
Excuse me, Elder Maxon.
I can't talk right now. I have a lot on my mind.
Just like that, the Institute is gone in a puff of smoke. Thanks to the Minutemen.
I wish there were cars that worked. It would be really fun to drive one.
Hey, Sean.
Dad, I was so worried. I thought I'd never see you again. Is it true? Did you really blow up the Institute? Why would you do that?
They were dangerous, Sean. To everyone in the Commonwealth.
Yeah, that's what Sturgis said. As long as you don't leave me, it'll be okay. You're not gonna leave me, right?
Don't worry, kiddo.
Okay. Oh, before I forget, Father, he told me to give this to you. I didn't listen to it, so I don't know what it says. But I think it's important.
If you are hearing this, then whatever conflicts you and I have endured are over. I have no reason to believe that you'll honor the request I'm about to make. But I feel compelled to try anyway. This synth, this boy, he deserves more. He has been reprogrammed to believe he is your son. It is my hope that you will take him with you. I would only ask that you give him a chance. A chance to be part of whatever future awaits the Commonwealth.